56 degrees. It was 70. You can see my breath actually a little bit. It's beautiful, but I had to kind of put a hoodie on. I've got a blanket, just a regular little blanket, because I knew I was going to be cold, which is fine. I like the cold weather. Looks like I have no hair, which is part of this girl's life. So I'm sorry I'm like late. I was trying. I feel like I don't even want to talk about the sciatic nerve, but it's not cooperating with me at all. At all, it's not. And so, anyway, it is what it is. We're just gonna go roll with it. I got my crochet out here. I even brought a snack because I was kind of hungry. But my sciatic nerve is just not happy. Before I open this, I wanted to tell you all, I put together the video, kind of like my fight song for this whole debacle that's happening with YouTube. And I wanted everybody to know that I've added into this song some channels. And I've put them in the description. I also want everybody to know that I would really have liked to try to put everyone that has been influential in this journey of YouTube and all 22,163 of you. Unfortunately, I can't because there's just not enough room. So please be aware that the channels that are mentioned, the ones that I pulled out, are ones that I have been on. Gail Southern Living was one of them because of all that she does every Fall Fest. Kiss Me Jay I was on. My Other's Keeper I've been on. Poetic Tears we've worked together. Oh So Ravishing, Boogie Time, Chip, and so many other people that have been in the chat and been throughout this journey. And I just wanted everybody to know that if you're not mentioned, if you don't see your name, please know that you're still a very, very important part of this community. I actually made sure that in there it was said that everyone matters, that you all are. Hi, Alfonso. Yeah, you just walking in, it's cold. You called me, but I was asleep, and I put my phone on. Yeah, it is. It's like 56 degrees. I can see my breath. And so if you're not mentioned, I tried to put my mods in there. But if you're not mentioned, if you don't see your picture in the, I'm going to see if I can tag like at everybody. I put Alfonso, I put Sandy Wandy in there. If you're not tagged, please know, and your picture's not in there, or your channel's not in there, it's not because you're not loved. And that you're not an important part of this community. You are an extremely important part. That's one of the reasons why I did the post earlier today. So everybody knows the song is coming out. Please know everyone is in there. That description is going to be in the description of the video. And I just want everybody to know how special they are. Even if they're not mentioned in there, you all are extremely important to this girl. And everyone, every person in this community means a great deal to me and my mother and everybody. So I just want everybody to know I kind of ran out of room. And so, it's like, I just want everybody to know, like Janice is in here and she's in our chats, and but she's still an important part of this community. So that video that I'm putting out, hi Carmen, is for everybody. And I want you to know that even if you don't see your picture in there and you don't see your channel mentioned, please insert yourself. And I don't think it's the only one like that I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do other ones like that. I just didn't have enough in 3 minutes and 40. The song was 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and then of course we put our. You do what you need to do. Believe me. It was 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and there wasn't enough you know, and then of course we put our intro and our outro, and there was just wasn't enough in 4 minutes and 23 seconds to put all 2,163 of y'all. But I just wanted you to know that if you're not, if you don't see your channel, if you don't see your picture or anything, please know this video is for everyone. And everyone that's kind of struggled. I should have put some socks on. I didn't put shoes on. It's cold out here. I didn't realize how cold it was. I don't know if I'll be able to stay out here as long as I thought I was going to be able to. But I just want everybody to know. Just because you don't see yourself in the video doesn't mean, hi Ambi, that you're not an important part of this community. You are a very, very important part of this community. Every solitary one. And we can't get back to monetization without it. And this video is not just for everybody here. It's everybody in the YouTube community that has gone through this fight, where they have been monetized for one reason or another, have gotten unmonetized, or in the struggle to get monetized. So this goes out to everybody. It's not just for me. And so please understand, I wasn't like I was picking favorites. I really focused on my mods. I focused on people that have had me on their channel, people that are in the chat. And yet at the same time, I wasn't able to get everybody that's been in the chat. I focused on channels that I've been on their channels, people that have lifted us up, people that have shouted us out, people that are helping us right now, like Real Outdoor Living. So if y'all don't see your name, please don't take it as to an offense and say, oh my goodness, I don't matter to Blessed to Crochet. You do, 100%. So that's one of the reasons I did that post, because I wanted people to know it was coming out. And there are channels mentioned, but if you don't see your name, please don't take it as a slight. This is probably not the only video that I'm going to do like this, or song that I'm going to do, that I may be adding things into it like this. So we've just begun. And of course the channel shout outs are going to come back. I'm going to start working on those tomorrow. And another thing that I kind of realized through this whole thing is when we kind of do our recaps, I'm going to change them up a little bit, because I found a trick, and you'll see it in this video, by using ChatGPT and taking people's, like a screenshot of their front part of their homepage and asking ChatGPT to do something really cool with it. So I'm still going to use their avatar in the first part of the recap, but I'm not going to keep it on that avatar for a minute and it's like a minute and like 8 seconds. I'm going to add this new thing that I'm doing and just change it up a little bit, and give it something else, give it something else to kind of add to. So it was like, well, I can do that, and it won't take me that long, and I can preset it up. So you're probably going to see the recaps kind of revised a little bit and made even cooler. So I wanted to really say that. I wanted to thank everybody. I've got people just coming out of the woodworks to help us make this happen, and I'm really appreciative. I'm really struggling today. I'm in a lot of pain. My sciatic nerve is just, I had to use my walker today, so it's a rough day. But it is what it is. We deal with it. So, y'all wondering, I just got that out of the way. Wondering, is it in the package? We're going to start using this. I'm going to get some puzzles. Maybe the next time we go down to the Amish country, we'll pick out a puzzle together and start maybe putting that on the table. We're going to pull out my diamond painting. We're going to set the table and do diamond painting. But the stand that I have is wonderful, but it doesn't do down, where I can put the foam down. Thank you. Kind of giving up on my sciatic nerve to some degree. I can't put the foam down so it can look down at the diamond art or down at the puzzle. This only looks like this. And so I got an early Mother's Day present for Josh. I'm excited. Anyway, I thought I'd bring it out. So, let's see. It is a stand. He got it at eBay. It's called Magic Hold. So, it's got all these pieces here. Phone stand. Phone. It's got a weighted base, which I really like. This one has a weighted base. This base is heavier than that. She's horrible. Okay. Thank you. But this will allow us to pull out the diamond painting and make sure that we can angle the thing down. Okay. So this tightens, I think. Nope, this tightens this way. This tightens that way. So here's the base. This thing is heavy. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Does that go here? Well, this is going to be... I guess we should read the directions. I think. I am so cold, guys. It is colder than I thought. This piece goes here. Well, maybe. I really don't think I want to drop that on my foot. I think it may hurt just a little bit. Stay. Oh, there's directions, by the way, in the box. See, maybe we should read the directions. So, okay. There's wonderful. I almost thought about grabbing the socks, but I didn't before I came out here. Okay, this must be. Okay, this goes like this. This little thing goes in the bottom, I think. I think. Now, thinking this cloth goes on the bottom because, yep, that's the way that goes. Protects whatever you put down on it. And there's a hole. See, normally I give this to my husband to put together. We're going to put this thing together. We're putting things together. I've got my crochet here. I just thought, well, this is here. And it's here early. I'm gonna do it. I think it goes there. That's Chinese directions. Nothing wrong with Chinese directions. Well, that's not going to go on there. I'm determined now. Stay. There's a warranty card with it. Oh, well, there's a bigger screw. That probably goes down there. The bigger screw. That looks more like that. Yep. Okay. We'll figure this out, guys. Can't be complicated. Right? Okay. Put the first thing together. There was a bigger and smaller screw. The smaller screw probably goes in with the phone. I don't think you need this part, but it's nice that they include them. And I have to go inside and make something for tomorrow. It's going to rain. And by the way, All right, well that part's put on there. And then you got the gooseneck. So now, this goes here. Let's see. This was like, what was it? I think it was $24 on eBay. And I've always wondered, one of my husband's like, Happy Mother's Day early. So now, that's that. So now, see, when we do diamond painting and puzzles, you all can see it from that angle versus me trying to finagle the phone. Now this, my friend bought me a bag of, oh, well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Alfonso. This was, like I said, my Mother's Day. Man, it feels like it's going to turn like snow at any moment now. I'm telling you what. Ohio, you don't know what you're doing with the weather. Phew. But I am going to go inside. I probably won't be out here as long as I thought, but I will be inside. I'm going to join What It Deers and Real Outdoor Living. They're going to be on a live together. And so then, I guess I should read the directions. Yes, it is chilly. Okay. So now, okay. But then I will release that song tonight. So then I think this goes like this. So I pushed my cheeses. So then this goes this. I may have to wait till I get inside this part. Cooperate. Not that hard. We need one of them Allen wrenches. Well, maybe this goes this way. It doesn't match up. Ouch. Don't hurt yourself, Mary. Doesn't match up to the hole. So it shows. Hold on a second. It says step 4, but you already got this thing on here. I got that part. Maybe this part's not supposed to be there? Because this part, maybe this other part's supposed to come off? No, because this is attached. That's literally attached to the thing. I might have to let Joshua look at that part. See. because that's the part that doesn't. This does not go into this. So I don't know if. I think. So I'm going to let Josh look at this part because I don't understand this and this. So I'm going to, instead of breaking my new thing that I've waited for a while to get, I'm going to hold off on that part. Because I think that that other thing's supposed to come off there, but I don't want to lose the screw. Let's not do that. Okay. So anyway, for the most part, there she be. So then this thing is going to go down like this, or that other piece is going to be, and then when we're doing diamond painting, you guys can actually see it versus the way that I had it before, which this thing is great for this way. It's not good for this way. So this is going to be our new buddy. It's a nice stand. It's got a nice weight to it. I am freezing. I'd have dressed a heck of a lot warmer if I realized it was this cold outside. Man alive. Whew. I mean, it's like cold, and I'm like, it can't be that cold. Wonderful Ohio weather, yeah, right. Never mind, Jesus. I'm hungry. So this is our new buddy. We're going to start using this for puzzles, for crafts, so you guys can see what I'm doing. And guys, keep watching our stuff because it's working. I appreciate it more than you know. I need a heater. Still working on 4th of July. If I can work on it. I'm old. I have to go in and make stuff for tomorrow's lunch and dinner. I've got this much left of the other. Whew. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. Alright, I didn't think it was this cold out here. You know, I like my new stand. I'm gonna call it Woody. My great grandmother. I mean, it is really chilly out here. Hi, Foodie. I'm having Cheez-Its trying to stay warm. It's about 56 degrees. Feels like it. You can see my breath. 56 degrees. Which is fine. I just didn't realize it was this cold. Alright, Foodie, remember you have explanation point, Foodie. But I will. Oh my goodness, I'm so cold. I'm going to be going in the house and putting that video up. I was going to stay out here, but I don't think I'm staying out here as long as I thought I was, because it is cold. Cold, cold, cold. Maybe it will help my sciatic nerve to be numb. I would really like that right now. I have to go inside the house a little bit. I'm making tomorrow. I'm making bracassol, which is on our channel. For tomorrow, we're having our monthly luncheon at church. And then I've always wanted to try these. I'll tell you all how it is. And I forgot. Her name is Sarah. She has a Facebook channel. And you take feta cheese. Just an excuse to make it. Cream cheese. Cranberries. Dry cranberries. Green onions, which I need for the bracassol salad. And you spread them on a tortilla and you wrap it up. And it's supposed to be very good. I mean, anything with feta cheese, you can't go wrong. And Christina, in her condition, cannot have any kind of lunch meat unless it's heated. So she can have this. And I've always wanted to try it. Hi V Lady, welcome on in. You can do hashtag bless in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. And we had leftover Oreo cookies from the shower. Hi, Abub. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome on in. Put hashtag bless in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. And so I'm making like the Oreo cookie dirty pudding for dessert. Use up the Oreo cookies. Abub. Hopefully I said that right. Can I call you that? That'll work. All right. This girl has dyslexia, so I do my very best to pronounce everybody's name correctly, but it doesn't always happen. And I didn't realize, I knew I had a learning disability, but I didn't realize I had dyslexia until I was mid-age. And then I realized I was. But it's about 56 degrees. I'm having some cheese. No, it's not. It's Karen's it's a real background. It's me. It's not a fake. This is real. This is not too far from where we live, and so I get to come out here and bring you all out here. And when the leaves change, it's just gorgeous back here. If we ever moved from here, I'd be really, really sad. Because I like it down here. Of course, in Ohio, when it snows, you can't come here, but it was kind of a cold. I can't tell you whether it's raining or it's misting. Oh, yes, we've had some amazing sunsets back here. And we do a lot of connect and grow here. And I sit out here and I crochet. Right now I'm in Soap Caddy phase because we sell these and I'm doing some 4th of July. Soap caddies for somebody. So, but it's an opportunity for you guys to come in anytime we go live. I'm doing good. USA. Ohio. But anytime we go live, you guys can come in here and put hashtag blessed and connect with people. Just make sure you're connecting the right way. We were a monetized channel. Unfortunately, we lost our monetization because of watch hours. So anybody that is willing to watch our stuff, I would just be so beyond grateful. Well, we get back to that. I'm going to become a yaya, which for those who don't know, that's Greek for grandma in June. First time. And I'd like to get back to monetization before that happens, just so people know this channel is my mom's. I help her with it. All the monetization goes to my mom. And I just get to chat with you all because I deal with fibromyalgia. We're not talking politics here. Please keep politics out of this. We don't talk politics, and we do have devotions and all that kind of stuff, but we do that pre-recorded because we do that pre-recorded so that people that want to see that and watch that can. But when we do the lives here, we try to refrain from politics, and we just want everybody to feel welcome. We don't discuss politics. It's way too divisive. And this is a place we focus on connecting people with each other and community. Hi, Dan. Welcome on in. Yeah, I am, right? Because it's like 56 degrees out here in Ohio at the end of April. I don't mind it, but I didn't realize it was a little chilly. If you continue to do that, you're going to be timed out by my mods. We're not discussing politics here, and I will not say it again. I appreciate you coming in. I'm thankful. You're welcome here, but we're going to refrain from discussing politics. Thank you. And I think somehow it's going down. There's other channels on YouTube that discuss politics. We're not doing it here. Hi, Lydia. It's too divisive. And for those that know me, know I'm a huge Elvis fan. And Elvis was very much of a person that when he was asked his political views, he said, you know what, I'm just an entertainer. I don't feel like I'm qualified to discuss that. And he said, I really would like to keep my political views to myself. And he did. Because he knew that he had fans on the right and the left. And he knew that it can be a divisive thing. And he thought, I'm not going to do that. And he didn't. It wasn't until I was many years into my relation, well, that's not who I say hail to. I have my belief in who I say that to, but I will not call him king of rock and roll. I don't agree with that. And Elvis didn't agree with that either. He was a legend. He changed music for sure, but hi, Real Outdoor Living. But it wasn't until many years into my learning and researching about Elvis so I found out what his political views were, or what, not necessarily what his political views were, but which way he leaned. And he changed over the years. And he didn't bring that into his stuff. He kept that to himself. What we do here. Thank you. I tried. We got our 4th of July soap caddies. These are in our merch store. I do not know. That's probably a new fact I don't know. And so trying to finish these up, I may not be able to use my hands because it's so cold. I was going to stay out here for 3 hours. I don't think I can. There's no way. Yes, please, 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 please. I'm having cheese. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I grabbed him as I was coming out. Oh, awesome. Like my new stand? so that when we're doing diamond art or puzzles or crafts, it can be pointing down to it instead of me trying to finagle things. This was my Mother's Day present. You know what I'm really bummed about? Sorrow, for those that don't know, it's an AI version. AI thing. They're getting rid of Sorrow. You won't be able to use it after tomorrow. And bummer. Because I really like doing little mocha skits in Sorrow. It was part of the perk of having ChatGPT. I gotta find another app to use. Didn't know that. Does everybody know Elvis was a twin? Elvis's brother was stillborn. Elvis was born 35 minutes later. And she didn't know she was carrying twins. I'm gonna need to get a heating pad. You know what I should get is a hot bottle, like a hot, you know, one of those. They use them in camping. Hi, Brenda. That's okay. Those bags, you fill it with the water. I put it on my lap. I'm gonna need to get. Man, I'm cold. Guys, we ain't gonna make it up for 3 hours. No way, no how, no sir. We're not happening tonight. The hot water bottle. You know, the bags that you put the hot water in. I'm gonna need to get one of them. Jeez. Oh. The problem is, the sun is now, and it's raining. I mean, I did bring down a blanket, but there may be no crocheting tonight out here. It's too cold for it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have spots on my glasses because the water is coming. It's like mist. I need a space here. I don't know where I plug it in. So it's like, it's mist. It's like it's not raining. It's spitting. Literally spitting. I looked at the temperature, it was 56, but it's had to have gone down since then. I mean, I like cold weather, but this is like, feels like it's 30. It's just absolutely, my hands are too cold. I can't hold a crochet hook if I tried right now. Well, I wanted to put ice on my sciatic nerve. Here we go. But there's no way I'm going to make it. I'll make it. We're going to stay out here another 20 minutes till an hour mark, and then I'm going inside because there's just no way. I'm going to put together my dirty pudding, the Oreo cookies, and the thing, get that ready for tomorrow. If you put exclamation point weather space 44907, one of my, you know, anybody, you'll see what temperature it is outside here. wind. Woo! Mama will have nice tea. Hey, Mika, welcome on in. Ooh, I'm trying to stay warm. Welcome, oh, welcome on in. You guys can put hashtag bless in the chat. You want people to connect with your channel. You have to put weather first. Weather, exclamation point, weather, and then space and 44907. Or I'll tell you. Weather, exclamation point, weather, space, 44. There you go. So it's 51 degrees. It's gone down. I thought for sure it did. And the winds are coming and blowing out of the northwest, 11 miles an hour. Though it feels like 51, it has to at least it may be 51, but it feels like 29 degrees. Well, welcome on back. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you want to be here. Well, welcome on in, Virgo. Welcome on in. You can be here. We just ask that you just come in. You can connect with people. Do hashtag bless so people can connect with your channel. But just keep politics and religion out of the... Yeah, I let people talk about religion to a degree, but I also want everybody to feel very welcome here. And I don't want anybody to feel like we're, trying to force anything down anybody. I want everybody to feel welcome and everybody to feel as if, and Foodie, you've got exclamation point Foodie for yours too. You've got your own little link. My mods do. So but the one thing that I will not have here is politics. It's just way too divisive. I was gonna crochet, but I'm too cold for it. There is no way and nothing that I will be able to crochet it. Well, thank you very much. For the new people that are coming on in, we were a monetized channel until April 21st, and apparently I guess we didn't have enough watch hours. So anybody that can watch anything that they have not watched and get us back to the state of monetization, we would really, really, really appreciate it. We're trying to get back there very quickly without much of a difference between, so we don't have too much of a lag. And I'm going to become a Yaya, which is grandmother in Greek, in June, and I would like to get it done again before then. So the quicker we have the people watching things and commenting and so forth, the quicker we'll get back to that. And they are doing that, and that's one of the things that was very important to me in the video that I did that I'm going to be putting out. I wanted to focus 100%, well, thank you very much, on community. And one of the things that I'm going to be focusing on too going forward is like people know if you're going to have a YouTube channel, it's really important that as you're climbing up to those milestones that you have to meet, don't forget to build your community along the way. Because if something like this happens or whatever happens, you have your community to fall back on. And I didn't get any warning. We didn't. It was a little frustrating, a little upsetting to say the least. But I want to show people, you take your moment, you have your tears, you have your anger, you have all that, and then you get on the stick. And you have people like Sandy Wendy and Real Outdoor Living and Brenda and all these wonderful people that you can reach out to. Gail Southern Living, I reached out to her today. And people are just rallying to help. And that's what community does. And that's what I want to be able to show everybody through this process, that it's the easy thing is just to kind of give up. The easy thing is just kind of say, okay, just forget it, I won't bother. And that's the easy thing to do. But I'm a fighter, and you know what? We're not going to do that. One of the things that I came up with in that video is this community doesn't quit. We don't quit, we don't give up, and we stick together. And please understand, when I release the video that I'm going to release, if your name is not in there, it does not mean that you're not an important part of this community. You are. It's just, I had so much space, and as I was doing it, I thought, this is not the only time I'm going to do it. I'm going to be doing more of those videos like that, and more of the songs, and maybe I will just come up with doing a song talks about community or something like that, and just do what I did and put channel after channel after channel. I don't know, but we're certainly going to do that. We're gonna take a day trip down and go to Buc-ee's one day. Buc-ee's about 2 hours away from us. We're going to go down to the Amish country coming up, because I'd like to drop off some of our soap caddies to different places and see if they'll take them. We're going to be learning how to make Amish haystack. You don't have to be Amish to eat Amish haystack. It is delicious. We have a book, if those people are familiar with Eli Yoder. He's a preacher, but he's also used to be a truck driver, and he's written a book, and I got to meet him, and he signed it. So we're going to be giving away the book, and we're going to be giving away that as a giveaway this month, along with doing the Amish haystack recipe. And I also did a song for him, and we're going to be releasing that song for purchase, and it's going to be for private use only, so you can only purchase it. You can't use it on any social media platforms or anything like that. It's only for private use. And what we're going to do is some of our songs, what I'm going to be putting out tonight, later today, I'm going to be putting that in our merch store for you all to download if you want, and it'll be for private use only. I haven't seen ducks. On occasion, we see more geese. If you go back to some of the lives, you'll see the geese. Yes, I finished the theme song. I just put it together, but I needed to go back, and there was one channel that I needed to put in there because I was on their channel, and it goes with another channel, and so I had to kind of do some maneuvering. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to come out, do that, and then I'll go back in and finish it. So look out for it I'm hoping to get it up and up, re-upload it again and everything, like about 8 o'clock tonight, 8:30. But it's really awesome. Real outdoor living scene. So what do you think? But I'm like, I was really enjoying doing like shorts of Mocha under sorrel, and now I've got to find another outlet. They were so cute, but at least we had some of them. Mocha is our Staffordshire Bull Terrier, or Staffy. She's actually my daughter's dog we're caring for. And Mocha's had a really rough life until we got her. She was abused before we got her, so she's a hoot. But we love her, and we're thankful we have her, and we're thankful that she's loved. So tomorrow we'll be going into church. We'll be going on our way to church tomorrow. It all depends which way we go. Yeah, Mocha's a star. Actually, at the very beginning, I had a little video where just Mocha was saying, I said, hi, Mocha, and she did her head tilt that staffies do. And I put it up, and literally that got 10,000 views. And I'm like, and we got 100 subscribers. And I thought, well, maybe it's possible to get monetized. One thing that I can say that has actually been a bonus is that there were a couple people that really didn't realize that you have to keep your watch hours at 4,000 every year in order to stay monetized. And there's been several people that through this whole thing have said, "Oh, I didn't realize I had to do that." And they're kind of getting on the ball a little bit themselves before they have a chance of, I can try. They're realizing, wait a minute, I need to pay attention to that. So, you know, um, if it helps somebody else to not have to go through what we're kind of going through right now, it'll be worth it. I'm trying to stay positive right now, but it could. My glasses are all dotted with, because it's written. Oh my goodness. I couldn't hold a crochet. If I tried to hold a crochet hook, I couldn't do it. But Sunday we'll be going to church, and then all Sunday I've got to finish up these 4th of July soap caddies that I'm doing because I have to send them off to somebody, and then the first of the month, and then I want to get as many. I want to try to get channel shout outs back, and recaps set up and put up and scheduled all the way till like the end of August, because again, I'm going to become a grandmother in June the first time. It's going to get busy around here. And yes, I have done latch hook, and I do like latch hook. I do a lot of crochet. If you go look at the blanket lady, that's a short I did. It show you all the blankets that I absolutely love doing. I've crocheted. I love doing crafts. So, and now with this new stand that I got, it was my Mother's Day present early. We can do more where the camera can be facing down, and you guys can see the craft and the puzzle and the diamond art better. On Tuesday, I'm going to be taking out my flute because I play the flute. I haven't played it in a long time, and I'm using my daughter's flute. I much prefer my own flute because it's a much more richer sound. But but I'm going to take out my flute, and we're going to practice it because my church would like me to play the flute in church for special. So we're going to practice, and I'm going to get better and better and better. And then when I feel like I can do it, then I can do songs and put that up in videos too. So y'all give me lots of grace when I hit the flute again for the first time in a while. I have to look at the notes again. Well, I'm gonna do a live. We're just gonna practice my flute. I mean, I don't sound terrible, but I'm sure there's gonna be me guessing notes. You know, going, oh yeah, that's a D and that's an E and everything. I can say something about this, and I really wish I had done it. I really wish that I had learned the piano first, and then played the flute, because when I tried to play the flute and then learn the piano, it was so hard because you get the treble clef with the flute, and then you have to learn the other one. And I kept looking at the notes going, that's a D, but it's not a D. It's something else and something else. And it was really hard and it was really complicated. And I really wish that I'd learned the piano first. I like doing bobble stitch blankets. Those are my very, very favorite. We do our soap caddies because we sell them around the area. And we do our soap caddies because we sell them around the area, but I'm cold. Can y'all tell? And but my bobble stitches are my favorite blankets to do. All time favorite. And I actually need to do one. I've got some of the yarn, but I have to buy the yarn in piecemeal right now. But my cousin, she's not my cousin, but she's my goddaughter's, or she's not my goddaughter, she's my godparents' granddaughter. Her son is getting married, and I want to do a blanket for them. But it's just going to be one color. It's a Mr. and Mrs. blanket. So I'm going to try to go and find like all of the ivory. I'm using linen yarn for that blanket and just gather all the linen yarn I can. Then I can start that blanket, and then you'll get like 2 strands at a time. That's a color that it, you know, I don't really need to say, you know, I try to get the same dye lot or something similar to the same dye lot, but that's not a color that if the dye lot's a little different, it's going to make much difference. But I don't want it as stark white, but it's a Mr. and Mrs. blanket, and I want to get it done for her. We have a sweet lady, because I'm disabled with fibromyalgia, and so is my husband. He's disabled. My mom is older. And we have a sweet lady that comes and she walks a mocha. And I'd like to do one of the dog blankets for her, but I literally have to I want to go through like all of my yarn and see which colors would work. I've got gray and I've got turquoise and other colors, but that's going to have to be in piecemeal too, but I'm planning to do her a blanket at one point. And then when I'll be making another blanket for somebody when they turn a year next year. Banjo? Yeah. So at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, Real Outdoor Living is going to be on Poetic Tears. So I will be on that because I was planning to stay out here until 8 o'clock. I won't get sick if I stay out here till 8 o'clock. Jeez, I don't even think if I dress warm I could stay out here till 8 o'clock right now. I love cold weather, but I'm not dressed for it. So it'll give me an excuse to go inside, finish that, and then I think I'm going to sit tonight and work on these soap caddies, these ones, so I can get them done for the project that I need to get done, and get one more done that needs to go out, and then I can get a couple more. But with that, and there's no way, get the stuff I need done for the church. I was thinking if I should, well, I could still do, I never made it. I can give me excuse to make pudding again. So I think I'm going to make it once and then I can record it. And then if this recipe is really as good as it does, then we'll certainly show you all because it's good. But I'd have to give credit to the original content creator, which I would do. And I just got done being over sick last week, and Josh is getting over being sick. I don't want to be sick again. No. So, somebody's ordering from Donato's. We got the rocking part, we got the chatting part, the crocheting part ain't happening because it's too cold for it. Oh my God, it feels like fall. I mean, it literally feels like fall. It's fine, but. And I think too, if it wasn't a damp, it's literally like sprinting. It's just like lightly drizzling rain. Feels like my fan that has a little humidifier thing in. That's what it feels like. I don't know if you can see my glasses. They're all wet. It's 6:50 here. So guys, I'm gonna go in the house 'cause I am getting just chilled. Yes, I'm chilled. I really am. But it actually did help reduce my pain for a little bit. But I can't stay out here much longer. But we'll see if it warms up tomorrow. Maybe I'll surprise you all and we'll do a pop-up live tomorrow out here. We'll see how this girl feels. Monday's going to kind of be a pop-up. Christina's supposed to be here. There's a local person in my area that's hopefully going to do an interview with us on Monday. So Monday's going to be a little bit of a busy day. We'll see how that kind of goes and maybe later on. But then Tuesday is the flute. Thursday, now that I got my stand, I'll be taking out diamond painting. I've got several in my collection. I've got an Elvis one I need to finish up. I gotta hunt out all my diamond playing supplies. Put that on the table. And then when we go down to the Amish country, we'll find a puzzle. We'll puzzle together too. I love working on puzzles too. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go inside before I get sick. I do not need to get sick again. I was recently sick and on antibiotics. I don't want to do that again. So we say 3 things here. We have you covered, so you certainly, guys, have had us covered. Thank you so, so much. Remember to be proud of being you, because everyone else is taken. There's nobody else like you. And the other thing is, keep crocheting the connection. No crochet hook is required. With that being said, we'll see you possibly on the way to church tomorrow. All depends on the reception on the way to church. Sometimes we have really good ones, and sometimes we don't have so good. So we'll see. But definitely on Monday, we'll see how that goes. And I was planning to stay out here for another hour or two, but no way. I'm getting too cold for it. We'll go in and see if Mommy heated up some tea. So I love y'all. Stay good. Join Poetic Tears and Real Outdoor Living, please, at 7 o'clock Central and 8 o'clock Eastern for their live. And we'll see you again. And just keep watching, so we can get back to monetization. We really, really appreciate that. Love y'all. Thank you for all you're doing. And look out for that video in the next hour or so. All right? Love y'all. I'm going to go in where it's warm. Bye-bye, everybody.